following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, anybody who has a good enough electronics will be able to find what the power's doing and where it's going with this
28?
in this room. Yeah, that's enough. Bare minimum life support's been kept going. There's specifically certain speakers and sensors, which you guys have already been finding. The cargo bay on the third deck 3
Yep.
as well. It's also got power going to it.
And life support.
Yes, bare minimum life support.
Most
Only in
likely
certain
prepared.
areas.
Well, it's the only place I can go. So
And
As far as I'm aware,
and rear engineering on the lower level, on the lowest level,
has power and life support, or just power?
has minimal power but life support going on.
bigger than the
Then
cargo, but or
A
power
little
the
bit more
cargo bay, though.
than the cargo bay. It seems to mostly be the cargo bay. It seems to mostly be the doors for some reason.
Possibly that's where they're growing some food.
that's well under the mud.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so was the whole ship for hundreds of years.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but Asari need oxygen to live?
They do.
Yeah.
But they lived on Parth and Genesis.
2 possible locations, I'm not sure. Cargo bays on the third deck, or rear engineering.
All right. You want to go to the main engineering?
Yes, I very much do.
All right.
Squiffle up some power bits and pieces from these dead pirates, so that I can open doors on the way, and that's where I'll be heading.
Well, I mean, you've got control of the main power core at the moment.
I don't know if I, one, want to annoy our friend by fiddling with the power, that might wake a demon, and 2, I don't know if I actually want to restore full door control to the ship.
Right.
Oh, what you do is you have someone. You say door this door, and then they restore power to that door. Then this door and restore power to that door.
Yeah, because you're the guys going.
Oh yeah, and you're
I'm
up
staying
there.
here.
You're a tech boy.
No.
Oh, you can also tell that the power to the whole bridge section it's not just shut off. It's a physical impossibility at this point to get power to there.
Right. That's what he meant. What she meant by she severed it. If I make calls for certain doors, would you be able to provide power to those?
Easily.
I'm on my way.
I'll follow.
Vanguard sliding wherever I can.
As soon as Diala's left, Rosa's probably going to cut the throat of that Turian that succumbed to unconsciousness when he ran out of atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably dead already, but
Just to make sure.
Yeah.
So what route are you taking to?
use the tubes to get down as close as
yeah.
possible, and then
Take the minimum doors.
minimum doors.
So I believe the most efficient way is
Cut power to the sensors.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so she doesn't know where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Leave the speakers, but
Actually, okay. So the most efficient way is to come out at the
bottom.
bottom
Right.
fuel, just below that big fuel.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you've only got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Correct.
4, and then depending on where you want to go from there, doors. I won't make you roll your power cell. We'll go down to.
I thought the logo was opening the doors.
Yeah, I'm
just
opening the
making
doors
a roll.
remotely.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, sweet. Then you don't.
Powering and opening.
Okay, sweet.
That was...
We've got the stuff for emergency.
Pump that back up.
Well, there is little time left before this slips beneath the waves again for hundreds of years. Time you don't have.
Trish hasn't told us the calculation yet either.
Yeah, so you entered the room doesn't even have a name. It's that last section between where the fuel containers are and where it says engineering.
I wish to just be specifically extra careful and make a spot check as we move through this particular region with all the fuel things close to potentially
Check the radar.
location.
Since we're this close.
It's not loud.
Check the radar since we're this close.
I wish to do
She
better
won't
than
have a
this.
power source.
This is better than that.
Otherwise she'd have showed up.
Yeah.
Or she's hiding it in some way.
Lined as
Has to
well,
be one
so
of these
Okay.
to get us 16. Yes, a 16 to look for any devious little traps in this particularly
Okay.
volatile area.
You don't see any traps. You turn the corner. You coming down the left or right side?
we would come down from the side where the tube was.
Oh yeah. So
And I'll have gun holstered.
you come around the corner and then you. Just before you get around the corner, actually, you'll notice a faint blue glow is emanating from around the corner.
Point that out to tell. I guess he'll be just behind me.
You're still at warpower on your gun.
It'll,
Flashbang.
He doesn't have it.
I'll have shrapnel grenade.
Roll around the corner and shoot.
I want to roll around the corner and see what's glowing blue first.
Okay. There appears to be a figure holding out a hand with a blue ball.
That's her. Was that the Tiala? Hey!
Have you come to kill me?
I don't actually know.
Yes.
You sending that to him?
I mean, we weren't expecting to find anyone here from 300 years ago.
Yes, I was.
Oh.
I mean, I was. We're talking about... I expected it to be Christopher Lee, though.
For now, I think we just need a proper explanation for what's going on here before, someone makes a misstep and wakes up a demon or lets out a plague or something.
I've been here far too long.
Oh, the gravelly voice is an option, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was using the computer to
300 years, give or take.
filter, put a filter on the voice, basically.
Trap.
What do you want of this monstrosity?
I don't actually know. I'd like to know why it's a monstrosity, for a start.
Because it's a life ender.
It's supposed to be a life creator, right?
If the demon was unleashed on a world that already contained life, it would wipe it out.
Oh yeah, that would be bad. But it's a ship,
I really
right?
want it now.
Yeah.
Hello, Earth.
It's under it's under the control of its operators.
There's weapons out there at this moment that do just as bad, if
Yeah.
not worse.
There is.
At this very moment, this 300-year-old technology, this is nothing to what we've got now.
You should charisma at her about that. It might work.
Oh yeah, we got Zalo being charisma there.
No, you don't want me to do that shit. I'll fuck
You're
that
the
up
one
straight
doing
away.
What's that,
You
baby?
gotta-
Let me just lean against this wall real quick.
Yeah, it's a ship, right? It should be under the control of its operator, so it would only get deployed on barren worlds, right? Unless there's something else going on here.
How do we know that?
Zalo, why is there an Asari on a ship full of Solarians?
Yeah, why was there an Asari on a ship full of Solarians? Especially if it was a
I
secret
suspect I already
project.
know the answer.
Those double beds.
Before I was a warden and prisoner of Pyaris, I was a scientist.
A terraforming specialist, by chance?
Yes.
Well, now the doors are open, I think I might just march on down here because you guys ain't getting the job done.
Is it alright if I hop around the corner?
That is fine.
You aren't gonna, like, rip me in half with your space magic?
No.
Cool. Go around the corner.
The glow ebbs. You notice her skin is green.
You. That's hard.
So is mine. At the moment.
This is true.
Yes, it is true.
So you've been stuck here for 300 odd years then? Because,
Been that long.
well, the mud tide recedes at a very slow rate. Oops.
This is my prison.
Engineering's not the worst prison. Was I walking further into the room?
You can keep it as a prison, we just would like the data. I can tell you that this thing doesn't hold a candle to what is out there at the moment.
How do I know I can believe that?
How many
It
years?
does not fucking matter what you believe. We're taking it and you're dying here.
How many years did you work on this project? Before it all went like this?
52.
52 years. So
It's been 300 years since
at
then.
148 years to every civilization on the universe developing weapons to kill everyone else off.
She wouldn't even know about the humans.
Does she even know about the Geth?
You
Do you
know?
know the Githa?
Have you heard about the Geth?
What are the Geth?
Oh!
If you're worried about life-ending implementations, that's maybe the biggest one we have at the moment. You can thank my people for that one.
The Quarians created an AI. That's why we're concerned when we heard the voice of this machine.
When we enslaved it.
And then you got kicked out of the Citadel races. Now you lost
We
your
lost our
home
home
planet. It's a whole thing.
So
This-
one terraforming liquid oxygen spraying ship's really nothing. It's just a drop in the ocean.
Then sovereign.
We don't know about that one.
Then there's Leviathan and Dis.
You do know about that.
Say, Saren has some kind of weird hard on for this beacon. I don't know what he was on about.
The beacons are down. The Kular are no longer attacking the city. Right. No one gets that anymore.
No.
That is actually fucking obscure.
So if you can... You really don't need to protect it anymore. You can tell us where it is.
Why, so you can use it again? I would only give it to those who I could guarantee would report to the council on what was happening.
Oh.
The Solarians were not supposed to be developing this.
Yes, let me know when Saren Arturius, Council Spectre, arrives.
What sort of assurance do you need? I can give you my word, I'll give it to the Citadel. Let's get it to the Citadel.
Anybody could say that.
That's what I'm saying. I will give you my word, I can get it to the Citadel. But what's going to make you believe me?
If I could talk to the Citadel Council, I don't know.
No, that's
Do any
not
of you
that.
have any authority? Are any of you a Spectre?
Well, just
Who
let me
even
know when
are
I
you?
arrive.
I'm guessing you're just setting all the doors to be open.
Open
all the
and
way
then
for-
just walking down.
Then you probably will only be like you'll be pretty close then.
I don't even know if
Well,
this.
yes, that's the only reason I haven't already destroyed it. It'd be so easy to do it, but if I can make those who are responsible pay for their crimes.
You're good at that, making that happen.
Again, we have nothing on us. Well, I have nothing on me to be able to prove this. Jed,
What?
He'll probably be just around the corner.
Diala, Rover, you. Other end of the ship, now. There's things I need to talk to this woman about and none of you can know.
Push off. Sadly unable to
I
vanquish
prepared
the
Disruptor.
Smart.
As previously stated, I'm dealing with an Asari. I'll wait for the rest of my crew to be at the other end of the ship.
Okay.
it's the
So that's pretty easy. You can just cut all the way back up
Yeah.
to
straight up to the
the nose, up to the cargo.
Then I'll cut my radio link with them.
There's no atmosphere in here.
How are you talking?
Touche.
Clearly, we came to the atmosphere part.
Yeah.
Smells alright to me. Listen,
Surprises.
you have made my life really annoying. They can't know who I am.
Tentatively reaches out. What is it?
My ID.
Okay. So the Turians would
I'm the closest thing you're going to get to a Council Spectre.
I have any more time. The ship's about to sink again.
I need the drive, and I need to know what the hell happened that made this thing go down.
the demon unleashed its power, and this world pulled it down with it.
Right. Get the core, get your shit together. We're leaving. If it's any, you don't have to trust me. I was specifically told to not let the Solarians know this is happening. Right now, the only person who could help you more is Sarana Turius, and trust me, you want me.
Would you permit me to gaze into your mind? You only need to think of a moment that can prove this. A conversation with somebody of authority.
I got better than that. I have a full recording of it.
If he actually thinks.
I'm always doing this. I play back the meeting.
Well, that changes things.
So Sarge knows he gets a scrambler.
Follow me.
Very well. Now, the question going through my mind is, do I kill her and leave her here?
Maybe useful
Or
to have
would
a
she be
witness.
part of what they want to know?
Yep.
She worked on the project.
It might be the bonus on top of the
I think we take her back.
yeah.
What does everyone else think? I want to vote on this, players.
I think we take it
I
back.
mean, you can even ask your colleagues over the radio.
Nah, them opinions don't matter to me.
I don't see a problem with not killing her. She already kind of advocates for being a disciple of a death god, etc. She's going to be pretty resigned to whatever fucking.
You're right, I don't want to give her what she wants. Yeah, we keep her alive for now.
Then we could always hire her later.
I don't want a religious
Probably
crazy
not.
nut who might decide my decisions are wrong. No, you have to be completely committed to the low gain train. Whoop whoop.
He's already got one that's questioning this.
Yeah.
Okay, so she takes you to the cargo hold on the third deck, I believe it was.
Yep.
Hey guys,
Um,
bye guys. Oh,
Hello.
You wouldn't
Goodbye.
have probably passed them, but
Do you want a hand?
Not right now, thank you.
Yeah.
Trust is an edge that I'm walking. Contact the ship and bring it in.
As soon as she opens the door, you notice that there is like
a hydroponics bay?
no, there is like smeared like seaweed, algae, all that kind of stuff just throughout this whole.
Is this why you're green?
I opened the demon's wounds to feed. It was the only way to stay alive after all other sustenance ceased to be.
Are you a biological contaminant risk?
I don't think so.
You may have to go through quarantine.
I understand.
Now, time is a factor. The longer we linger, the higher the chance the Solarians arrive. The next question is, do I blow the kingdom crap out of this ship or not? I'd rather
Yeah.
not.
It cannot be retrieved.
Then we let it
Well,
sink. And I don't have to use the bomb.
Open
I do not know
all
what your
the
technology
doors.
is capable of, but it would not be able to be retrieved 300 years ago.
Frankly, I own a frigate that would have a pretty good job of pulling this out of the mud, but it wouldn't get here in time.
We open all the doors.
I suggest we open all the doors, he said, coming up with the idea all on his own. And let it flood.
Yes.
While this is going on, we're going to pick up the bodies.
Oh, and get my trowel from the bridge.
Yes, I've got the trowel.
I paid money for
I
that!
know you did.
It's his
She
razor
goes
sharp
towards the
monofilament
back
trowel.
of the cargo door, towards where it says flight control, and then opens up one of the 20-ton hunting launch chambers.
Ships?
No, these are big for. They normally be for launching rare. These are rare weapons.
Oh.
Yeah. Except these have been modified. He opens it up and you go, this would have shot torpedoes at enemies, but was changed to taken hydrogen from space.
Oh, yes, a Passat collector. Just about every large ship has one of these.
Goes into one, goes to where there normally be pods to store the missiles, opens one up, and inside is the data core, which he takes out.
Ah, so much fear and doubt over so small a thing.
I don't even know if the data's still on it, but
Not my problem.
here.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. No. As much as I do want another renegade, no. She could be some kind of valuable bonus witness, and they can always kill her if they want. Now, if you'll come with us, you will need a helmet.
I'll sort them out
I've
now.
not seen a sky for so long.
I suggest being very careful with your exposure. No one can know you exist, and as far as anyone is concerned, I am Jet Perfectus. Until we get to the Citadel. Come. Your long isolation is over. Now you have to be around my crew. You may have wished for death.
Surely any company is better than.
No,
three
it's
centuries
all.
of none.
You say that, but my Quarian once tormented a pickle for a month. And it can't feel things.
Kill me, kill me. No, she doesn't.
It was green as well.
But we will rejoin them at the pace that she wishes to proceed.
As you're heading towards back up to the front of the ship, you get a transmission from Trish.
Yes, Trish.
Detecting incoming ship.
Quickly, everything now, moving, go. I go to the central computer on the way through and I program all the exterior doors to open that can open in 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. It's time for an exciting escape.
And then we just go through all the doors that are still open
Yeah.
to the exit ramp thing. Zamal, remote detonation pack on that door.
On it.
15 minutes or proximity. Let's leave.
15.
Trish, where you is?
Ready?
I am still in orbit,
Ready.
but I'm powering up systems to come and get you.
Oh.
Tapping foot.
I am on my way.
Because she was called to going away when we were getting our clothing, the bodies and all that.
Well, I mean, it must take time to power up. Right, what's this other ship then? It'll be here before her. Maybe.
No, she's to take
okay.
long-range sensors.
We've got all the stuff here, and
Hope she gets there in this
You can hear her
15 minutes.
outside. She's not subtle. Well, Sentinel's not subtle.
I mean, it's more subtle than other ships, I feel he said defensively.
comes and does that neat fucking twist.
Sensor transmission. I am ready for you to accept your, you.
Ah, Trish, you saucy wench.
They do not know what you mean.
Ma'am.
Thank you.
Data core. Don't let Zala fuck with him.
Is that a data core?
Put it on my magnet.
The only way to get the data is in the data core. Now, go!
I missed my jetpack.
You ready?
Well, you can ascend back up into Trish.
Trish, temporary access. This person, no sensitive areas.
Of course, Logain.
You fly, go. You were flying in, you fly. Take us back to our other new ship. Zalo can fly that.
Well, in the meantime, our new guest might need medical attention.
Please see to it, Doctor.
What's-
Dr. Zolo's one of the finest pretend doctors this side of the other next best pretend doctor.
Pretend doctors.
I'm not
He's a
a doctor.
student. But he is proficient at battlefield examination.
I wasn't on a battlefield.
We have decent
Yeah,
equipment
you
that
were.
can scan you.
He's saved more lives than he's taken.
Oh, gosh.
And keep in mind, he's a crack shot,
Wish
so
I
that's
could say
impressive.
the same.
You do? I thought you were a disciple of death.
I only became that when I was trapped on the demon.
I'll be on the bridge. Rover?
Follow me.
God, you know, here's me expecting to have a complete body count, and I don't say one Asari. Why is it always the Asari?
What's the Sentinel's set to as far as its ID?
It's
it
set to
counting?
the alternate one, the Rataran.
Return. Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Logain, incoming transmission.
On audio.
Hello, this is Dorlan. Representing the SGG aboard the ship Helenus.
Oh, he recognises the ship though.
Please identify
No, it's been
yourself
repainted since then.
and state your purpose.
This is Jet Perfectus of the Rataran. We tried to gain access to this thing, but we can't, and we're leaving. Piece of shit sinking.
Oh, yes, of course.
However, if you get any salvage, we demand a percentage as we were first on scene and get salvage rights.
Denied.
Fine.
Please go about your business. We would not wish to open fire on you. We
Well-
will do so if need be. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yes, yes. I hope you have as much luck as we did, which is none.
I hope we have more.
Yeah, of course you do.
Of course I do.
It makes me glad you can't have hair.
Yes, and it makes me glad that I have instant access to getting in there.
What?
Dorlan out.
Get out of here, make sure we're not seen. Rover, pedal on the right goes down. Take us back to our other newer ship.
Yeah, you can get.
Oh,
there.
Dorlan, in about 5 minutes, that thing's gonna blow itself to the bottom of the sea.
Oh no, are you going to kill Dorlan?
Don't care. He should have shown up for more game nights.
Actually, by the time they actually get there,
Yeah, by the time they get there, line up, those bombs are gonna go off,
Yeah.
and it's gonna.
I was actually hoping that Dorlan and the SGU guys were going to show up while you were still on there, but
Nope.
I didn't.
Leaving.
They didn't.
Gone.
The rolls didn't go.
Safety
that
forever.
You wanted us to have to actively kill him.
way. Or at least engage with them directly and see how you came up with weaseling out
I'm
of
just
it.
gonna un my disguise right now because it's slightly annoying.
It takes like an hour and a half to get to. The
Right, time's a
ship.
factor. So Zardoz, if you would like to pilot the other ship back to the Citadel,
We'll be doing that.
pirate salvage, you know the drill. Shove. Away we go. We'll hang around just long enough so to make sure he can start the ship up and get moving.
Yeah.
And make sure he doesn't get intercepted by
Yeah.
the STG.
What was the ship's name, by the way?
I forgot what I said it earlier when you first. I forgot what it was.
The
now.
Ebon Falcon?
No, that was
the
the, that was the
group.
band.